certain level of certainty that it's going to go down here, right? And you're also certain it's going to hold this high. What do? Are you gonna cry over a difference of these 3 pips? Of course not, right? So in this case, what I did, to be honest, to be fair, was something else, right? Was another entry technique. But in such a case, you can choose both candles together, right? You can pick both candles, blend them together, whether it's these two or these two, and simply use the higher candle as a stop loss. It will reduce the risk to reward, but that is one way of doing it. There are other ways which you can employ, which, you know what? Let's talk about another one. This bullish pop that happened before the decline, many people were suckered in to buy this one up here, right? So there's clear bearish intent on the higher time frame and the lower time frame, this turtle soup, right? And we have a bullish pop leaving below these equal lows while taking out the range high, right? So when you have these factors all in confluence at the same time, then you can use this candle as your stop loss, right? And that is also not what I did, right? I did something else. But this is not bad. This is a 1 to 2. This will give you a decent 1 to 2, right? You can use this one as well. There's many different ways, but the 3 main ways of entering, which I've mentioned before many times, the 3 main ways of placing a stop loss is the higher time frame PDRA as a stop loss, which is more sure but less risk to reward. So you can't go and flash it on social media. Number 2 is using an intermediate term high / low as a stop loss. And number 3 is waiting for a lower time frame change in the state of delivery, right? You can also rely on this one specific candle to push you down to the range low, right? So there are many different ways of placing a stop loss, but the one you employ comes down to your experience. It comes down to how comfortable are you trusting this one setup. You know it works, you know the concept, you know the theory, but how comfortable are you trusting the setup to work? How comfortable are you risking X amount and putting it at X level for a stop loss, right? Those are things you have to keep in mind. Yeah, so that's pretty much that pretty much wraps it up, doesn't it? Range, range high, turtle soup, attack range equilibrium, and range low, right? 2 targets. So fairly simple, 10 pips, which is not bad. Of course, everyone on social media gets 1,000 pips every single day. You don't know how. But 10 pips a day is what ICT taught us. The most basic, right? Most basic, bare bones number you can make. And if you have the skill to extract 10 pips a day consistently from the markets, then you can make a pretty good living, right? Because with 10 lots, that's how much? That's $1,000, right? and 10 pips aren't that difficult to get. So it's all a perspective. It's not about making 10,000 million billion dollars in one trade. No, it's about slowly, consistently building the wealth. And that's all for this review. Hope you found it insightful. And good luck and good